Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Blaze Black 2. Last time we made our way to the top of the Celestial Tower and rang the bell all the way up at the top. Not sure if that's actually required, but we did it anyway, just for fun. And this time, we are finally going to be heading off to the Mistralton City Gym because there is a badge with our name on it, so let's head right on in. Just saying, I love this music. Ow! Oh, I'm sorry. Allow me to apologize by giving you this fresh water. Take it, please. This gym is a wind tunnel. When the propellers in back start spinning quickly, you'll be blown away like a certain someone just was. When you think the wind will blow, stay hidden behind a wall and wait for it to stop. By the way, flying-type Pokemon have more weaknesses than you might expect, including to rock, electric, and ice-type moves. Alrighty, as he mentioned, very important to keep in mind, this gym is full of Pokemon weak to electric types, meaning in comes Magnezone. I think we are going to take the item and move it over here. Swap the Amulet Coin and the Lucky Egg, because Magnezone is definitely going to be getting enough experience without that egg to give it a boost. Anyway, as you can see, no certified trainers. Skyla is the gym leader, so let's head right on in here. And as you can see, if we huddle behind the wall, the wind will not push us, which is pretty awesome. Now, there is a really funny story about this gym in particular. If anyone remembers Twitch Plays Pokemon, they did eventually get around to playing this game. And this is where the stream got completely and utterly stuck. The streamer, who I believe still remains anonymous, actually had to modify the code of the game so that the time in between gusts in this gym was, I want to say, tripled? Or something crazy like that before the stream was able to successfully navigate the gym. I don't know, I just find that incredibly funny because they managed to get all the way through the Team Rocket hideout, but this gym brought them to their knees. Anyhow, so you can imagine, with Pokemon like Altaria here, even though there are a lot of flying types, not all of them are going to be weak to electric type moves. In fact, there is a certain Pokemon I'm expecting to see in this gym which is immune to electric-type moves. And also, this thing knows Earthquake, which is making me really nervous. Can we get a knockout on this turn? Ooh, we cannot. Is that actually going to take us out? It might. Wow. That is disconcerting for the gym that lies ahead. Probably should have switched to Lucario for this one, to be perfectly honest, although Lucario is weak to Earthquake as well, so not sure how well that would have done. I was checking my video manager earlier, and I'm almost to 300 videos uploaded, and I still trip over my words. It's kind of insane. Alright, we have Honchkrow coming out right here. I think Aurasphere will probably do a decent number on this thing, given its part Dark type. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Alright, what's up next? Pidgeot. I have a feeling this is going to go about the same way because the normal typing here is definitely not going to do it any favors. Alrighty, so the gym is off to a bit of a rocky start here, to be honest. But we defeated our first trainer, which is very nice. Now, I think I'm actually going to... Ow. I think I'm actually going to go run back to the gym just to get Magnezone some healing, because we really want to be using it during the gym, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Now hopefully we can make it a little bit further in this gym without getting our Magnezone knocked out. That was a little awkward, although I have a feeling it was partly my fault. Now can we get up here? No, we cannot. So we're going to go flying back to this part, and then I think with that we can actually loop around. Yes, we can. Now, as you might notice, there are gaps in the floor here. If you're in one of these later portions and you go flying back, you might go flying back to a completely earlier part of the gym, which is the main thing that frustrated the Twitch stream back when that was going on. It's kind of crazy. I think we're coming up on 2 years since Twitch plays Pokemon. Now, I'd like to be the bigger man and say I wasn't all caught up in the Twitch plays Pokemon craze, but I mean, how could you not? It was hilarious. Alrighty, we have Sigilif coming out, or Sigilif. I actually am unsure how it's pronounced. Maybe I should go check. I still have the original Pokédex 3D installed on my 3DS, so I think it can tell you how to pronounce stuff. I'm actually not sure. That might have only been in the Pro version, but really don't think it's worth paying $15 for an out-of-date program like that. Maybe I'll just go look up an episode of the TV show where it was on. Alright, we have a Tropius coming out next, which means I believe it will only take normal damage from electric, so I'm going to bring out Victini for this one, I think. Very nice. Alright, now can we get a one-shot on this? I think we can. Oh wow, we actually can't. That's surprising to me. Oh well. I'm really hoping we'll come across a flamethrower TM soon, or maybe Victini will just attempt to learn flamethrower all on its own. Because I feel like these fire-type moves it has aren't as good as I feel like they could be. Alrighty, anyway, we have Driftblim coming out next, which means I think Magnezone is definitely going to be okay with coming back out onto the field. Alrighty. Thunderbolt ought to bring you down a couple levels. I'm actually surprised that knocked it out. Driftblim is a very, very bulky Pokemon. Can take a lot of hits. Wait, seriously? A Farfetch'd? Okay, this is just sad. Random shower thought that just occurred to me. It would have been really, really neat if they made it so that Tailwind would be perpetually in effect in this gym. I mean, environmentally, it makes a lot of sense. I think it'd be really cool if they did something like that. Like, have it randomly buff the opponent or the player or something like that. Or maybe it would depend on the orientation of the trainers. That would be really neat. I feel like that would be a cool thing for them to do. Anyway, let's duck back in here. And then real quick, run around to here. As you can tell, this is a highly unrelenting gym for navigation when it comes to something as messy, I guess, as Twitch plays Pokemon. You can imagine how long it took them to get through this place, even with the tripled time limit. And out comes Jumpluff, which is honestly not a very good Pokemon. That's something I've noticed recently. I've been looking at a lot of Generation 2 Pokemon, and a lot of them are really just not very good. And the ones that are very good in their game of introduction in Gold and Silver, you couldn't get them until like the end of the game. I feel like Generation 2 is a fun nostalgia generation, but when you look at it critically, it was kind of a mess in terms of balancing, especially with levels and wild Pokemon. It was really weird how they did that. Like, Sneasel was one of the more popular Pokemon, but in Gold and Silver, I don't think you could get it until Mount Silver or something like that, although I believe they moved it to the Ice Path in Crystal. I might be thinking of another Pokemon, but there were several like that. Misdreavus comes to mind, the only Generation 2 Ghost type, and the only place you could get it was the final area of the game. Effectively useless at that point. I don't know what they were thinking. Especially since the 4th gym was a Ghost type gym. Anyway, we had a little bit of a Generation 2 rant there. I don't mean to rag on it because it was my first game ever was Crystal version, but credit where credit is due, and lack of it likewise, I guess. Alrighty, now can we bring down this Crobat in one shot? Indeed we can. I believe we will be able to catch Pokemon like Crobat in the wild going forward in the LP. I really hope I don't get stuck trying to do a happiness evolution. I'd rather just catch it in the wild, because sometimes happiness evolutions can be a real pain. I'm realizing about how harsh that sounds, like, happiness evolutions are so frustrating because you actually have to care about them, or something like that, but I mean, when you're going for Pokedex completion, you can only stay so sane. Alright, got Mantine coming out, which is a really bad matchup for Magnezone. Well, for them. For us, it's great, because it's quad weak to Electric. Down it goes. Now, is that his last Pokemon? No, it's not. He's got another Jump Bluff? Okay. Oh wait, no, he's switched. Just goes to show how much I don't pay attention. He used U-turn earlier, right? Yeah. Just goes to show how much commentating takes attention away from the game. It's kind of insane, actually. Wow, that was a critical hit. Acrobatics. This Magnezone is bulkier than I thought. And of course we have U-turn again. Although it's his last Pokemon, so he's not going anywhere. Now, can you please wake up, please? There we go. Sheesh. Alright. Not sure how many trainers we have to go in this gym, but I'm hoping we're nearly done. Alright, one more trainer at least, and I can see another one over there in the corner. I'm willing to bet there's a third unseen. At least this gym in it isn't as big as the Driftvale gym. The Driftvale gym, I don't want to say it was too big, but it was quite large. How long was that episode? Like 40 minutes? Really wish that episode wasn't that long. Also, I'm realizing we're going to have to go back and heal again because I'm going to run out of Thunderbolts by the time we get to the gym leader. Yikes. Alrighty, although we're pretty much guaranteed level 48 in this battle, which is awesome. Out comes Aerodactyl, which, unlike popular, not opinion, but belief, is not immune to Thunderbolt because it is Rock, and Rock is not immune to Electric, but it knows freaking Earthquake. So that happened. Alright. Man, this gym's giving me a bit more trouble than I thought, although you gotta give it credit because this is one of those difficulty hacks, so you can't expect it to go easy. Alright, that ought to bring it down. There we go. Very good. Shame we didn't get level 48, or whatever it was. Alrighty, now we have Togekiss, which really is an awkward matchup because Gastrodon doesn't really have anything to do against it that's super effective. So I think Surf Spam is probably an acceptable course of action at this point. Wow, that did quite a bit of damage. Okay, good. I was afraid we were going to get a second flinch in a row. Wouldn't that have been something? Now, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to survive another hit from this thing, so I think I am going to send out Lucario just to clean up. Plus, if it's going to use Air Slash again, which I highly expect it to, doesn't actually do that much, which is good. Alrighty, can an Aura Sphere actually bring this thing down? I hope so. We have a 20 level lead on this thing. Very good. So Lucario gets level 64. Very nice number. And up next is Staraptor, which is probably one of the best regional birds. Prior to X and Y coming out, I think Staraptor was probably the best, but I don't know, Talonflame's really giving it a run for its money. But it still goes down in one shot to an Aura Sphere. Not complaining about that. Alrighty, I think I want to run back... Ow. I think I want to just run back to the start of the gym here and heal again, so I will be right back. Alrighty, we're right about back where I was. Let's duck right over here. Now, can we sneak right over here? We cannot, so we have to go this way? Not quite. Sometimes this gym can be legitimately challenging, even for a real player. Alright, so we want to duck around this way, and up. And I believe this is one part where we want to be purposely blown back, because this should put us right in front of that trainer. Indeed it does. Very good. If you can beat me, you'll be able to face the gym leader. You're too careless if you think that. Don't let your guard down yet. I don't plan on it, good sir. Kind of embarrassed that I've had to run back to the Pokemon Center twice before getting to the gym leader. I think given that, unless this battle goes horribly wrong, I'm probably not going to heal before the gym fight. I'm not sure. Bit undecided on that. Alrighty. Wow, that actually took it down in one shot. Very nice. And now Magnezone gets level 48. A little bit overdue, but I guess we'll have to deal with it. And up next is Fearow, which is pretty much 100% guaranteed to go down in one shot. I swear, if Skarmory went down in one shot, but this thing doesn't, what would that say about Skarmory? What would that say about Fearow at that? Alright. Unpheasant coming out next, the black and white regional bird, and in most people's opinions, a serious step down from Staraptor, and I can definitely see why, although this thing knows Heat Wave for some reason. What? I didn't even know this thing could learn Heat Wave. That is super random. Okay, what crazy stuff is coming out next? We have a Mandibuzz. Definitely familiar with this Pokemon. Let's see how fast it goes down to this Thunderbolt. Quite fast. Very good. Depending on your perspective, that is. Ooh, Pelipper. This one's definitely going down in one shot because, like Mantine, this right here is a quad weakness to Electric. Very nice. Alrighty, and that is the last trainer in the gym. Now, I believe if we duck back here, we're going to be safe. Am I correct about this? Or do the fans just turn off? I guess the fans just turn off once you're back here. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to head into the bag and heal up, although I think the only thing I really have to do is whip out a Hyper Potion. And I think that pretty much sets us for this gym fight. Alrighty. You guys ready? Is there anything over here? No, there's not. You guys ready? Let's do it. Hee, I've been waiting for you. You're a tough trainer who can face the wind and not get blown off your feet. I'm kinda excited about this battle. Why don't you and I have some fun? Funny visual glitch right there. Did you catch it? Haha. Alright. First thing that comes out here is an Archeops. This Pokemon is very interesting because of its ability Defeatist, which means that once its HP drops below half, it gets a serious nerf to its attack stats. Whoa! Ow! As you can see, Defeatist is very much necessary for this thing because it dishes stuff out like you wouldn't believe. Wowie. Now, I was reading the document for this game earlier, and I came across something rather interesting. If I'm not mistaken, the document appears to state that if you're playing this battle in challenge mode, it will actually be, I want to say, either a triple battle or a rotation battle, so be prepared for something a little bit unique, I guess, if you decide to come at this fight in challenge mode. Anyway, we got another Pokemon sporting Earthquake. You can tell the hack creator definitely expected electric types to be used in this fight. Although not sure why you would do it on Gliscor, because this thing is part ground, which means it's immune to electric, so instead, out comes Gastrodon to hopefully take 2 Earthquakes in a row. Yeah, and blast it with a Surf. Wow, Skyla is not messing around. Gastrodon gets level 46, which is awesome. And up next is Togekiss. I think what I would like to do is I would like to keep Gastrodon in as fodder for this thing, and then I want to heal up my Magnezone. So used to going over to the Pokeball pocket. And yeah, there we go. Alrighty, if anyone on the AI side is allowed to spam items, so can I. Alright, what is our hidden power again? I don't remember what it was. I think it was Dragon? Pretty sure it was Dragon. Alright, we got a Hurricane coming out right here, which definitely hurts. Now, I believe I saw this thing trying to use a Fire-type move earlier, so hopefully we'll outspeed, although I don't think it's likely, because Magnezone is quite slow. Luckily, we do have Sturdy, which means we're definitely getting this Thunderbolt in edgewise. Yep, there it is, Fire Blast. Ouch. Wow, that didn't actually get us all the way down to 1 HP. I'm cool with that. Now, can this please be a one-shot? Yes. Well, it wasn't a one-shot because we had some chip damage, but I'll take it. Wow, lots of level 49s coming out. Ooh, Victini is trying to learn Zen Headbutt. This I like because Confusion is pretty bad. Zen Headbutt right here is physical, which is an interesting choice, but since Victini's stats are all the same, there's really no big deal about switching over to Confusion. Although Zen Headbutt will most likely be replaced with Psychic in the future because of the accuracy buff, plus I think Psychic is just outright stronger. Alrighty, so now we have Swanna coming out here. I'm pretty sure this thing is faster than me. So I think I'm going to use my last Hyper Potion on this one because normally I wouldn't, but I think anything with 14 HP would go down just by getting flicked. So yeah, out comes an Ice Beam. Now, is this going to do more than 14? Yes, it is, just by a hair. So it's a good thing we made that call. Did I say 14 there? I'm pretty sure I was at 11. It's late. Wow. Oh, okay, it's got a Focus Sash. I was about to be very, very shocked that it actually survived that. Alright, we have a Hyper Potion coming out, which means it will survive a full strength hit. Again, with the Focus Sash, so let's just hit it with a little chip damage. And then this Thunderbolt will be very conclusive in taking it out. Very nice, and of course critical hit for good measure. Alright, one more Pokemon. We have Skarmory. You know, I think I'm gonna switch for this since Victini has the type advantage on this thing. Plus, I'd rather not use even more potions because it'd be a little bit cheap. But we have a legitimate advantage here with Victini, so I think we're gonna take it. Never give up. To do so is an insult to the Pokemon who fight for you. Indeed, let's not give up. Let's smash it with that attack, and of course not bring it down. And it's got a leftovers, okay. Doesn't really do all that much. One more flame burst should definitely take it out. Very nice. Mandibuzz gets level 49 to boot. I won't forget this battle. I'm glad that I could fight against you. You are an amazing Pokémon trainer. My Pokémon and I are happy because for the first time in quite a while, about 2 years I'd say, we could fight with our full strength. This is an official League Gym badge, but this is just a stepping stone. David received the Jet Badge from Skyla. Wow, hot stuff. With that many gym badges, Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you. Also, I want you to have this TM so that you'll always remember this Pokemon battle. And we get TM62 Acrobatics, a very, very good move. I wonder what Professor Juniper is up to. I did promise her a ride in my plane. Yes, indeed you did, Skyla. That's something we're going to have to keep in mind. If we step up here, the wind will take us all the way back and straight out the front door. Time for a quick hop in my plane. Hey, where did Professor Juniper get to? Hi there. I hope we can get some good research done on the other side of the mountain as well. That's right, I want you to take this flight too. There's someone I want you to meet in Opelucid City, but we can't get through Twist Mountain right now. We'll just make a quick flight over to Lentimas Town. I'll be waiting for you in Mistralton Cargo Service. Hey, Professor, wait up! Honestly, she just does everything at her own pace. Okay, you come too. Oh, we will. But not before we take care of quite a bit of unfinished business on this side of the mountain, so I think first off, we definitely want to run in here and heal. Man, I have to wonder how many times I've been in the Pokemon Center this LP already. Last episode we hit 40 hours of playtime, and that's no small feat. Alrighty. So, I think, without further ado, I think we'd better end off this episode, because this time, on Pokemon Blaze Black 2, we earned the Jet Badge, our 6th official Unova League Gym badge. That is no small feat indeed. And next time on Pokemon Blaze Black 2, we are going to knock out one last little thing in Mistralton City that we have not yet done, but we definitely should do before going anywhere else. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.